So in this video I'm gonna start the cloud computing series. In this I'm gonna cover many of the important questions which is needed to clear the cloud computing concepts. So let's see it one by one. Okay, so first question is, which of the following falls under the essential characteristics of cloud computing? Cloud computing, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the storage of data, which we can store data in cloud. Cloud means the data storage which is placed somewhere to store data, store a big amount of data. So how it is stored, how it is configured, and how it is used from there, uh, all this includes, and then the cloud computing concept is defined. Okay, cloud computing means the data which is stored in the cloud, and which can be used when it is required. Okay, so we have to see which of the following falls under the essential characteristics of the cloud computing. So what are the options? Options are resources pooling, measured services, rapid elasticity, latency. What is all this? Let's see. Resource pooling. Resource pooling means cloud provider pool their computing resources like storage, processing power, memory, and network bandwidth to serve multiple users tenant dynamically. Resources assigned and reassigned means reassigned based on the customer demand. Resource will pull from cloud provider pool their computing resources. Cloud provider will pull the computing resources like what is more demandable, the data which is more demanding, the data cloud provider will store it in the priority mode, to access it quickly. Okay, so it is resource pooling. Resource pooling is also important in this. And measured services, cloud computing resources are monitored and metered like electricity and water based on uses. This allows for paper use pricing model where user only pay for resources they consume, the such as storage, power processing and data transfer. Okay, measured services, it is trying to tell us कि जो भी resources है cloud computing resources, they are monitored and metered. Like what are monitored and metered? The electricity and the water which they are using. Okay, as per this allows paper use, the need the user has, they can pay, and they can take benefit of that service. Rapid elasticity means cloud resources can be quickly scaled up to down. Rapid elasticity means quickly scaled, if the business want to scale up or scale down, and if it is scaling up, then the demand of the cloud will be more, and if it is scaling down, they wanted to less their cloud cloud storage, then they can be they can do rapid elasticity over there. Means whenever there is required for more storage, then they can purchase at that time instantly only, and when they have to decrease the demand, they can decrease it. So the answer are resource pooling, measured services, rapid elasticity. There is no option latency. Okay, so next is Google Doc is an example of. Google Docs is example of what? Google Docs is example of um, PaaS means platform as a service, IaaS means infrastructure as a service, third one is SaaS, software as a service, this is function as a service. So Google Doc is example of what of this type? Google Doc is a software which is running on cloud, so software as a service. This answer is software as a service. Okay, so what is PaaS? As SaaS, PaaS. Okay, meaning PaaS provides platform that allows developer to build, test, and deploy applications without worrying about the underlying infrastructure, server, storage, and networking. Okay, platform means where we can deploy applications, and also build, test the softwares. It is called as platform as a service. Okay, for example, AWS. In AWS we can deploy our services, and uses whenever required. as infrastructure as a services, as offered virtual computing resources over the internet. It provides the foundational infrastructure components such as virtual machines, offers virtualized computing resources. It offers virtualized computing resources over networking, and it provides foundational infrastructure components such as virtual machine storage and network. Uh, Virtual machine, this provides the infrastructure like virtual machine storage or networks. SaaS is software as a service, as the software whole is stored on the cloud, which can be accessed as a service. Okay, for it can be application or software or website which we are using. It is all SaaS. Function as a service is serverless computing model where developer can run individual functions in response to event without managing any underlying servers. This is mostly used by developer can individual functions. Functions means like API things. Only a developer wanted to run only one function, then it is called as function as a service. Okay, it abstract everything, allowing developer to focus solely on writing code. Okay, it is provide only what it is needed. So answer is here C. Next is business process as a service is not a part of access. What is business process as a service and what is XS? Let's see. Business process as a service is BPaaS is business process as a service, refers to outsourcing of entire business processes via cloud-based cloud-based services. Instead of managing specific infrastructure, platform, or software, BPaaS allows businesses to delegate complete operational workflow. Okay, so if I am running business, so I need the different types of services. I also need IaaS, PaaS, platform as a service, and also software as a service. Also, I need to function some tasks. So I also need the FAAS. So fast also function as a service. So all these I need. So I will take one package of it, right? So it is defined in BPaaS, business process as a service, which provides whole package of services which is required in the business mostly. This can include processes like payroll, HR, accounting, supply chain management, and customer service. Okay, access is anything as a service, refers to both category of cloud services that provide a wide range of offering delivered over the internet. The term encompasses various cloud services including computing, storage, networking, platform, application, and more, which are all provided to uh, users on demand as a service. Okay, so the answer is B, means it is not part of as. Network function virtualization involves the implementation of dash function in the software. Network function virtualization involves implementation of what? According to the option we find is the network function, but we have two options here. Network function in software function in the software is using the network that can run on range of industry standard servers. Dash in network function, software is using network function. So the here option is software, but second one will be not software, it will be hardware. Okay, so here's the option. Which of are the following application for architecture? SaaS architecture means what kind of application we will be using. Billing software we will here, and it will process in the cloud. Okay, so it is the example of this is the example of SaaS. CRM, customer resource management, this is also example of SaaS. App engine is not the example. So option A and B will be right. The next question is web access to commercial software is one of the SaaS characteristics in the cloud computing. Web access to commercial software. Web access to commercial software is one of the SaaS characteristics in the cloud computing. The option is true. Okay. In the case of server client server model, virtualization is core concept. Client server model, we will be seeing what is client server model. Let's see first the options. Virtualization is the core concept. Second statement is system can scale infinitely in client server model. So only statement 1 is correct, only statement 2 is correct. What will be the answer? Let's see what is client server. Client server model is fundamental computing architecture that separates tasks and services between two types of entity, client and server. Here are the detail breakdown, which is client is the computer that requests resources to the server, like using applications like web browsers and client email. Server is computer that provides services or resources to client server interaction. Client request to the server over a network, and server processes that network request and returns the appropriate response. So this is client server model. Communication is happening, the client is requesting data from the server, and it is server is responding. So communication is happening to different set of rules such as protocol, http, ftp, or smtp, depending on type of services being provided. Example, what is example? When you uses web browser client to access a website, the browser sends a request to web server which return the request to the page. Okay, so this is a client server model. The what is the option? Virtualization is core concept. Virtualization is not concept in client server model. And system can scale infinitely. System cannot scale infinitely because it is centralized system. Okay, so it is limited. So answer is option D, which is none of the statement is correct. Okay, client server model is always load balanced. Load balance, so answer is obviously load balance is not possible because it is centralized model. PaaS, platform as a service, bring the benefit creation of software. PaaS means platform as a service, means creation of software. This is true integration of web services and databases. This is also true, so C is the correct option. Which of the following is false? Private cloud is dedicated solely to an organization. uh, Community cloud is composition of public and private cloud. uh, Public cloud is available to general public, none of this above. According to me, the answer will be false statement is B. So what is community cloud? Let's have a look what is community cloud. Community cloud is refers to shared cloud computing services environment that is targeted to limited set of organization or employee, such as bank or head and trading firms. Okay, it is targeted a limited set of organization. So the community cloud is the composition of public and private cloud. It is not public and private cloud. It is dedicated to only a particular organization. So this was all about the cloud computing question, important questions that we have covered here. Thank you.